ladies, I think this is my last video for today, and it is the update on Ava's sleep issues. So Ava has never been a good sleeper. We had these sleep issues for a long time. When she was a baby, it wasn't as big of a deal. You know, if a child wakes up and they're an infant, you don't think about it. After we got the diagnosis and after the seizures, she just kept waking up 3 to 4 times a week. And I have a job where I have to get in traffic and be in there for 45 minutes to an hour, and I need my freaking sleep. I do not want to cause an accident or kill myself or somebody else. So it started getting desperate. I tried melatonin at first, and now looking back on it, I don't think I gave her enough. I think I was so scary about giving her the melatonin that I didn't give her enough. And I'll tell you why I feel like that now. Then her pediatrician was like, give her Benadryl. Benadryl was like the medium step, she said, before you go to like the real heavy sleep medications. And I gave her Benadryl, and that kind of worked sometimes, and then sometimes it didn't. Then I talked to her neurologist, because Ava has seizures, and I talked to her neurologist about the sleeping issue, and I told her what her pediatrician said about Benadryl. And she was like, stop doing the Benadryl. Benadryl can create seizures. Only give her Benadryl when she medically needs Benadryl. I was like, oh shit, like what the freak? All right, so I stopped giving her Benadryl. So then she gave me clonidine. Clonidine was a pain in the ass because it came in a liquid, but it only came in a liquid at Boston Children's CVS. Like I couldn't find anywhere else, and it was just inconvenient. I cannot be going to Boston Children's every month to get a prescription. So they gave me a pill, and I'd crush it and try to get her to take it in her drinks or whatever, which was a freaking nightmare. But it wasn't really working, so we increased it. So then she'd fall asleep with the clonidine, but she wouldn't stay asleep. So the next thing she gave me was gabapentin. So it's still, everything was still working on and off. Like it wasn't consistent. Like I'd give it to her because I want her to go to bed at like 7 or 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? I do not want her to go to bed at 11 or 12 and then be not functional for her day at school, because she really needs to learn at school. Like I don't like when Ava misses school. I don't like, you know, I just want her to continue to learn and progress. So being tired, that's not the way. And then, you know, with her meltdowns, she has more meltdowns when she's tired. She's more irritable, all that. So I want her to be in bed at like 7, 8 o'clock, the latest 9. So what started happening, I kept trying the gabapentin. We kept increasing the freaking gabapentin. And then she's like, we're not going to increase it anymore because it was just getting obscene. So she started waking up with these crazy ass nightmares. I mean, flailing, screaming, couldn't control her or console her for like an hour. And I hate to say it, I didn't read the side effects of gabapentin and clonidine because I didn't want to come in it manufacturing in my mind that she had these side effects. But my mom was like, well, does the side effects say nightmares and this, that, and the other? And I looked it up, and it sure enough did. And Ava was not doing good on these medications. So my mother was like, take her off. Just take her off. I took her off. This child slept through the night for a month. I don't know if it's lack of nightmares or whatever. She slept through the night for about a month and a half. And then the waking up started again. And I need my sleep, so I went back to melatonin. But I was like, am I giving her enough melatonin? So I started increasing the dosage, and we were having more success than not success. It hasn't been permanent success, but her waking up 1 time a week to 3 to 5, 4 times a week. So what happened was I emailed the neurologist to say, you know, is melatonin okay? And she's like, yes, you know, that's better, you know, melatonin. I said, well, how much can I give her? Like, what's the limit? Because I feel like, and she said 3 to 8 milligrams, 10 being the most. And I was like, oh, you know what I mean? Because at first, when I first started giving it to her, I started giving her like 2.5 and whatever. And I have a big girl, you know what I mean? So presently, I give her close to 10 milligrams. She has been falling asleep. She's been sleeping through the night. She slept through the night last night. Granted, this child does not sleep in. She was up at 6:30, but she was asleep by 9 o'clock. So please, please, please pray for me that this melatonin continues to work. It is also hard to find the liquids. It's kind of a hit or miss in the Walgreens or the CVS's. I have ordered it online before because this child doesn't eat things and doesn't chew things, so I can't just give her 2 or 3 gummies. She don't eat gummies, you know, and that's just another stress in my autism reality of what my child doesn't eat. It's funny because I'm the most low maintenance person and I have the highest maintenance child ever. She is so particular and so specific, and yeah. So with that, I don't know if this is a melatonin scam or what. So these 2 bottles look exactly the same. The only difference is this says 10 milligrams and this says 5 milligrams, right? Well, the 10 milligrams say give 4 mLs, and that's 10 milligrams. The 5 milligrams says give 2 mLs, and that's 5 milligrams. So essentially, this is the same shit. One's not bigger than the other or anything. All it is they done the conversion on the freaking back and changed the milligrams on the front. I don't know. I really need to look to see if one's cheaper than the other. But it just feels like a freaking scam. I think the 5 milligrams might be cheaper than the 10, but it's all freaking packaging. And I mean, it's the same thing. If I took the 5 milligrams and give her 4 milliliters, it's the same as this. They also do it with the 2.5. There's another 5 milligrams, and all they did, I saw it, was change the dosage in the back. It is crazy. Like, people can't do the math and just double the dosage. I know, right? So I also got a different brand of melatonin offline to see if that works better. Like, different brands might work better, but Natural is the big one that's in Walgreens. That's pretty much the main one they have in Walgreens on the liquid side. So, scam or not, I need this child to sleep. So if I'm being scammed, I'm being freaking scammed. But I need this child to sleep because mama need to sleep. Like, comment, subscribe, holla back.